Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is your October 2023 money and career reading. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. So the month ahead is probably going to be filled with a little bit of ups and downs, some uncertainties maybe, some changes, some unexpected surprises. It's eclipse season here, folks. We've got a new moon eclipse, a solar eclipse in the sign of Libra on October 14th or 15th, depending on where you happen to live in the world. And this can be where we really focused on restoring balance and power in our life. Where are you giving away your personal power? Where do you need to find more balance in your life? Do you need to balance your bank account, balance your spending, right? Some of you are doing some budgets and things like that at this time. But the new moons are really great for really tapping into your personal power to manifest things into your life, some new beginnings, some changes, some positive things that you do want to happen. Eclipse season, eclipses take about 6 months to play out. So whatever intentions that you set right now, you really are opening some doors of opportunity for yourself. The Libran energy is very focused on relationships, ruled by Venus. Venus is very much at play for you in the month of October because Venus rules Libra and Venus also rules Taurus, where we have another eclipse. So this is about finding the resources that you need. This is about new beginnings, getting creative with things. So some of you are getting creative with your money, or this is the time to create something wonderful in your life. But you need to allow a little bit of time for things to play out. Intention is sure where everything starts, but it's not everything. Intention is one thing. We have to attach emotion, attach feelings to the things that we want, that we desire. And then we need to be open, receptive, flexible, adaptable, and we need to be willing to take action. We've got to do something. It's that co-creative energy of us and the universe, right? We do our part, the universe does theirs. So some great energy there for you with that Libran energy. And of course, we are focused on personal relationships, business relationships, and partnerships. Are you happy where you are right now? Are you getting an equal honest day's work for an honest day's pay, or are you being undermined? If you're being undermined, you're probably making some very important decisions at this time. For some of you, because we do have relationshipy stuff coming in with Libra, with that Libra new moon, some of you are having a little bit of luck in love, and this can affect your finances. Okay, especially if you're, maybe moving in with a significant other or something, and all of a sudden you have two people paying the bills. Woohoo! It's like winning the jackpot sometimes, right? It's like, wow. So it's like your money is working harder for you rather than the other way around. So you may have something like that going on. And with the Libran energy, I do feel that some of you, if you've had a little bit of, you felt a little bit unlucky in love, and maybe you've had an ending there and you've got some legalities around that, I feel that you may get a resolution to those in the month of October. But we do have a full moon eclipse, a partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus on the 28th, 29th. So reflect back on the new moon in Taurus that happened in the spring of 2023. So 6 months ago. What intentions did you set? How far have you come on your path? What has come to fruition for you already? Because this can really set the stage for something coming to fruition that you've already previously manifested into your life. And it may not necessarily come in on eclipse day. It may come in just a little bit after that. So October can really be prosperous and activating for some of you, and you might just get what you've been waiting for. But we've got round and round energy coming in here for you. And, around and around, it's like going around in circles. Something may come back around to you. So some of you might get a second chance at something, a second chance at a job, second chance at, maybe a roles and responsibilities, right? Second chance at something may come back around to you. The round and round energy also speaks to the circulatory energy of money. Money is energy. Do not believe that only 1% of the people hold all of the power in money. That's actually simply not true. It's what we're told. So in this energy, we need to embrace the belief system here that what we put out circulates back to us. So for some of you, you can have something circulating towards you, right? And it's because of all the energy you've put out, because of the commitment that you've put out, because of the help that you've given other people, right? Things do flow back to you right about this time. So it can be very wonderful for you guys. However, always a however, it's a fancy but, the round and round energy can also represent a cycle that you need to break. And when we get eclipses, it's a chance for liberation and freedom. Yes, things come out of the woodwork, things come out of the blue, things may come back around again, but this is really where we have a look at where we've been going around in circles. Where have you been spinning your wheels? And if you've been maybe just undecided about something, or you've been back and forth on something, or maybe there's some pattern, habit, or behaviors or belief systems that are being shattered in the month of October, this can really help you on your outlook and how you deal with money, how you make it, how you spend it, how you invest it. Okay, so it's going to be some really great liberating energy coming in for you there. But this is the time of growth and rebirth and regeneration for you. We do have the regenerative energy coming in here. So something lost may now be found. Something that you thought you had missed out on may now come to fruition for you. But ultimately, this is a time of really positive change. Things that end are leading way to new beginnings. Things that haven't been working out for you, now is a time for you to kind of come back to life in this energy. So sometimes we do need to put something to an end in order to move forward in a better direction. And so there's changes ahead for you. There may be some things that you don't necessarily like, or they may make you feel uncomfortable, but ultimately they'll open more doors for you here to make some more money or to give you some growth in your career path. The regeneration card sometimes does come out for me when a company may do, or a department where you work might do a bit of a restructure. Now, this can be like a top-down restructure. So maybe like, the head honcho or something like that leaves and everyone's in turmoil. This can be, because of course, in our workplace and our career path, it's not just about us. It's about the people that we work with too. So there could be like one company bought out by another one. There could be, people leaving one department and, some a little bit of a shuffle. And so what happens with the regeneration card is that sometimes in a career reading, it does come out when there is some sort of shuffling around or some sort of restructure within your current organization. And in this energy, I feel that, it's always challenging to deal with because there's always a huge element of uncertainty, right? Is there going to be someone new that comes in that wants to fire everybody and replace everybody with their own people or with new people? Or maybe you get some CFO that just sees people as a head count and a salary on a piece of paper and doesn't understand the people-y part of things and the wisdom and experience people bring to the table. So are they going to just sit there and go, nope, I think if we let these 3 people go, we can replace them with someone that's $20,000 less, and when this looks good on our bottom line, blah, 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 right? And we all know how that works. It doesn't usually work too well. But you could have some sort of company shakeup or something like that that actually can benefit you. Either it spurs you into action, especially if you've been going around in circles, right? Because quite often what happens is when we get stuck, is that spirit will send us a tower moment, and the regeneration card can be a little bit like the death card, but it can also be a little bit like the tower card. Something that is forcing us to get out of our comfort zone a little bit and to break that cycle that we've been in. So something that's beyond your control may actually open up some more doors for you. But sometimes if a company restructures, sometimes you can actually come out way more ahead than you were going in. And, because maybe they do only keep a few key people, or maybe they do amalgamate departments together, that kind of thing. And you could find yourself making more money in a position of higher level of responsibility and authority than you had previously. Maybe it's something you want. Maybe it's something that, I don't know, might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it can actually really contribute positively to your bottom line. So a lot of changes ahead for some of you, those endings possibly, but new beginnings on the horizon, but certainly breaking out of a stagnant cycle. We do have the community card coming out here for you guys as well. Beautiful energy. Community card number 8, right? 8s are about manifestation and abundance in your life, also recognizing and harnessing your true infinite potential and the infinite potential that the universe brings. 8s are a reminder to be open and flexible and adaptable and go with the flow, even especially if there's things going on around you that you aren't in control of. Okay, we've got a lot of fated energy that comes in with eclipse season, and this can really kind of put you back into alignment with where you're supposed to be. But the community card here is also about people helping people. Okay. So some of you in the month ahead, you might actually be connecting with different kind of groups. You might be doing some social networking in regards to your career path, your business interests. Maybe you're attending some trade shows. You could be attending some job fairs, that kind of thing. Maybe you're attending some seminars, and this can actually be really good for you, right? Because you get out of your chair, get out of your work environment, or get out of your house if some of you are still working at home, and you're actually commingling with people here in this energy. So you can talk to people, get to know people. You're probably fairly charismatic, and maybe you don't always like being in a crowd a little bit, but sometimes we got to do what we got to do. So this can be where you do kind of open up doors of opportunity by connecting with people around you. So this can be really great, that face-to-face thing. The community energy also represents that there may be some people around you that can offer support and guidance, especially with the regeneration card, because, again, there might be some things that are changing and you might not necessarily have that control. And so you might feel that things are spiraling out of control, but there is some grounding force here with people that are around you. All right. And they can maybe kind of lift you up if you're feeling down, and maybe through the people that you already know, your existing social networks, word of mouth may spread, and you might actually get something better than what you previously had, and it's because of that support of the people that are around you. All right, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Well, hello. There we go. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. Yep, either something has to go or something is lost, but this is a little bit of a challenging energy. And we've got Strength card number 8 there to help you power through. 2 8s coming out. Pretty good energy there. And we also have the Queen of Wands there for you as well. So, again, something with the Five of Pentacles, this can be something unexpected, something that is lost, right? So it can be that shakeup, right? But in the Strength card and the Queen of Wands, it could be something, again, that actually can benefit you moving forward, but we can't live in the Five of Pentacles energy. We don't want to embrace it. Okay. So we don't want to get stuck in here because it is a lack mentality. It can be a loss. It can be a down patch. It can be just a feeling. It can be something real, okay, in this energy. But it is a focus on, I feel left out. I don't have what other people have. I'm jealous. I'm envious. We're focused on the lack in our life rather than the abundance. And the reminder with the Five of Pentacles is, yes, things may be challenging. There might be challenging times ahead, or maybe you're experiencing some challenges right now, but things have the potential here to get better for you. Are you going to sit on the sidelines and watch the world pass you by? Are you going to focus on the things that you don't have? Or are you going to do something about it? It's your opportunity to really tap into your inner strength, turn things around, and make something happen for yourself. Okay, the Five of Pentacles can represent that maybe there's something that you buy, okay, that is actually something that you want. It might drain your bank account a little bit, but this is something that can actually really make you happy, or something that you've been saving for. So some of you may have some expenses going out the door in the month of October, but I do feel that it's probably for a reason, probably for a benefit. So some of you are maybe making a big purchase, buying a house, that kind of thing. Maybe buying a car to get to work, right? This little Sasquatch there needs to cross the river to get to his buddies on the other side. So some of you might be buying a new vehicle. You might have some unexpected expenses in the month ahead as well. A lot of us do. Things are very expensive these days. And we could talk about that all day. The big corporations, especially grocery companies, get richer and richer, and their profits are at an all-time high while all of their prices have gone skyrocketing through the roof, right? So, capitalism, thank you 1980s, for kind of really embracing that energy. But so you might just find that things are very expensive for you right now in this energy, but we do have that Strength card coming in here, and this speaks to your inner strength, your drive, your determination, your courage, your stoic energy of, I'm not going to let anything keep me down or hold me back. No siree, Bob. And especially when we've got the Queen of Wands energy with that. Okay, there's something here that's lighting you up in the month of October. You can use your skills, your talents, your abilities, your strength. Play to your strength in the month of October. Okay. And again, a loss, okay, or an ending or a restructure or a shuffle could put you in a better position to earn more money. Can put you in a leadership position, possibly, if that's what you want. Maybe it puts you in a position that you don't want. Five of Pentacles. You're like, oh man, I didn't ask for this. Okay. But it can actually really help elevate your earning potential if that is you. But the Strength card really does speak to that Leo fire and passion and drive and determination that you've got within you. Your ability to create something. Maybe you need to get creative with your money. Five of Pentacles. It's like, man, my dollar's not stretching as far as it once was. And, now you've got to be a little bit inventive, right? You really do need to maybe take a step back and, really focus on your needs rather than the things you want, because the Five of Pentacles can be that sense of longing. I want what they have. And, it just might not be possible at this time, or this can actually really spark that something within you that says, you know what? I feel like I'm missing out. I want what these people have. I want the ability to have fun, to go on vacation, to buy a car, to, decorate my house the way that I want it to. And I want that. So there could be that fire that is really being lit within you in the month of October. Again, this regenerative energy. You're coming back to life in this energy. So, but the Strength card does speak to your inner strength, your confidence, your ability to be courageous and brave in the face of adversity or in the face of change. But it also does speak to your ability to be open and receptive and to be a little bit patient in your energy as well, right? It's like, okay, I want this, I know, but I need to wait, just to kind of hold off for a little bit to make sure that, what I'm doing is right for me, or to make sure that I'm opening the right doors. And because with the Five of Pentacles, it can be a no. It can be that there's doors of opportunity opening up for you, or there's something here that you don't want. So you might actually be rejecting something, and it may be something completely within your control. And with the Queen of Wands, you are, again, confidence. It's this fiery energy that's coming in here for you, and that is really helping you and benefiting you. Now, the Queen of Wands can also represent an important person, maybe part of your community, an important person that may give you a little bit of motivation. This is a person you might find inspiring, or they inspire you in some way. This could be like your bestie, your best friend, giving you quite the little pep talk. This can be a business colleague that kind of gives you some words of encouragement. The Queen of Wands would be someone who is very exciting to be around, but someone who is very honest. They're open, they're truthful, and you might find them a little bit inspiring. So maybe there's someone here where you have a mentor that you look up to, or maybe someone does inspire you in some way. And maybe it's someone that's sitting over here in that little campfire there that Mr. Sasquatch is having a look at and saying, hey, I want this, right? And, so this could be that motivation that you may have. Okay, but I do feel here that there is, there's just something that's being lit up within you and in your world. We've got the Six of Cups coming in there. Very nice. We've got the moon. So there's your moon cycle. Okay, moon cycle is very important for you in the month ahead. And we've got the Four of Cups here. So there's something here that maybe you're not interested in, or you've lost interest in. You might actually have, again, that element of success or some position that opens up that maybe gets handed to you. And the Four of Cups, you're like, oh man, but that's not kind of what I wanted. But the Queen of Wands is like, you know what? We're going to accept this gift anyway. We're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see what happens. And if it doesn't work, then we're going to make some change, right? So the Four of Cups can also speak to the fact that you do need to kind of make sure that you are looking at the possibilities and things, that you're keeping an open mind, you're keeping an open heart, because quite often the Four of Cups is right when we least expect something is when something comes in, but we have to be ready and we have to be willing and open to receive it and to act upon that. Okay. And in the Four of Cups energy, we can sometimes feel a little bit disconnected. We can feel a little bit disinterested, or we're just focusing too much on one thing and we're missing something there that has some wonderful potential, because ultimately the fourth cup that comes in with the Four of Cups is something that we wished for, something that we really want, but it doesn't maybe look like what we had originally thought. And so we do need to keep that open mind. But we do have the Six of Cups that's here. Now, the Six of Cups, yes, can be a return card. Okay, so again, with the round and round energy, the Five of Pentacles, right? We may need to say no to something. And with the Six of Cups coming in, it can be something coming back up from the past. And with this energy, this is your chance to either do something a little bit different, do something a little bit better, okay? Or say, no, I'm not going to let this pattern repeat itself. I'm going to take some action here and now and today, and I'm going to move forward towards my future with more clarity, more sense of purpose. And so you could be shutting down a cycle right then and there. But the Six of Cups can represent something coming towards you that has previously maybe passed you by, or maybe you weren't ready for something, right? Because we've got a no that can turn into a yes. Something that you lost can now be found, right? So with the Six of Cups, this can come in via the form of a person. Maybe you, because remember, we got some people here with the community card, and this can be somebody like an old coworker, an old colleague, maybe an old friend, someone you might bump into quite accidentally, although as fate would have it, it's meant to be, okay? And they could have, you could just get to chit-chatting there, and you can be like, yeah, you know what? Well, my job's okay. I've been there for a long time, right? And I'm really in a good position or whatever, but I'm really Five of Pentacles not getting paid what I'm worth. And I don't really know that there's an opportunity for more growth there for what I really want to be and for what I really desire. And I'm just not feeling it anymore, Four of Cups. And so this person could say to you, hey, guess what? I've got a great opportunity. And this could come as quite the surprise with the moon. And so they might say, well, you know what? Give me a call, give me your resume. What's your email? Because I might have some opportunities there for you. Let me see what I can find, because I worked with you before, I know you before, and I really know that you're a great person to have on board, right? So you could have like those kind of conversations or those kind of things come up. You could discover a job that previously maybe you just didn't get. Maybe you weren't experienced or qualified enough for that job, and you might find a posting again. So what was lost can now possibly be found again in the month of October. Okay, but there is a little bit of a mystery here. We do have the moon. So yes, the moon cycles are very important for you, eclipse season. Okay, and we're also heading into your season here. And remember, that full moon eclipse, yes, it's a partial lunar eclipse. It's a full moon. It is in the sign of Taurus, but it's happening in your season, right? Because we do head into Scorpio season just like the week before, a few days before that. So this can be where you're really stepping into your personal power, and you can really have something that does come in. It might be quite the surprise for you, and it can actually be really positive. So expect the unexpected here in the month ahead. But this is a time for you to focus on your goals and your dreams and to make something happen for yourself if you don't like where you are right now, or if you want to just make those little improvements that we all want to make. So it's really turning your focus towards you, your wants, your needs, your goals, your desires for the long term. All right. And this can, again, very much be where something does come to fruition for you, or you are letting something go. You're breaking a chain, you're breaking a cycle, you're breaking something down so that you can build it back up again the way that you want it. All right. But the moon brings about some creative energy as well. So again, your ability to create, we've got some creative energy here, inspirational energy with the Queen of Wands. And, that also shines through with the Strength card there as well. So I feel like here that, really you're going within, you're connecting with your emotions. The moon's very emotional energy. And there's something here inside you that is being dredged up to the surface. The moon has to do with our subconscious, the things that are hidden. And I feel that in this energy, you're maybe doing some soul searching. You may be asking some big questions, because some of you are, maybe in a position where, your job's okay. You make okay money. You're their needs are met, whatever. But with the Four of Cups, it's not sparking that light, that fire within you. And so with the moon, you might be really thinking, okay, what desires do I have? What do I really want? What's going to make me happy? What do I want to do with my life where I can have everything? I can have my cake and eat it too. So there might be something from within you that you do dredge up, or that does come to the surface, that you can address it, you can deal with it, and you can figure some things out for yourself in that energy. But the moon brings illusion as well. So just be aware of that, and especially with eclipses, okay? Because not everything is always as it seems, and we barely scratch the surface with some things. And just like the Four of Cups, right? You may have an opportunity that comes in, or you may have a door that opens, and initially you might be like, ugh, that's not what I want. But have a look. Ask some questions, examine something closely, right? Maybe it's not meant for you, and maybe it's okay to say no to things. Not every opportunity that comes our way is really meant for us always, right? We have free will. We can say yes, we can say no. But with the Four of Cups coming in, it does require some further examination, or have a look at the possibilities that may lie within an opportunity. Because sometimes those things that we manifest in start out with a seed of potential. And in that, there is growth and there's opportunity. And we just need to figure out, is this something that, that I want to commit to, right? What is the possibilities? Where could this take me down the road? Because when we've got the Six of Cups, this is the present moment in the here and the now. Yes, something may come back from the past, or we reflect upon where we've been on our journey. And here we are today, making changes, setting intentions, making decisions that affect our future, that affect our tomorrow. So in the present moment, in today, this is where we do kind of envision our future, and, and we can really make those right choices and right decisions that reset our course, or continue with us on the right path that we're meant to be on. The Six of Cups can be a gift, though, that comes in that can be really quite sweet and really quite wonderful. So maybe someone does give you a little bit of a helping hand. We've got the Five of Wands coming out here as well. We have the Ace of Cups. Hello, what did I say? The Four of Cups right here, right? The fourth cup that comes in is quite often this Ace of Cups, the one that you've intended, the one that you've manifested. So don't let it pass you by. And the High Priestess here is helping you to trust your intuition, trust your instincts, to make the right decision, to make the right choices for you. Is also very spiritual energy. And in this, it's like your intuition almost saying, told you so. All right, we do have the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, though. And the Three of Wands is where we know what we want. We've kind of got some plans in place. We're really setting our intentions, but now we're ready for action. So you're just waiting for an opportunity. So there is forward movement coming in for you. There is opportunities, but they will require you to take action, okay? So if you feel right now that you're stuck or you're going around in circles, I don't think that's going to last for too long. But we do have the Five of Wands. So we do have two fives coming out for you. So this can represent some conflict, some challenge, some obstacles here. But the Five of Wands can also represent a whole bunch of very determined people working together to achieve a common goal. So again, you might have something in your workplace, where you've got a whole bunch of people competing or battling for something, right? Think of a whole bunch of A-type personalities in a room, and everyone wants to be the winner, right? So sometimes we can work well together in that environment, but sometimes we can also butt heads, right? Because everyone has that same level of ambition and drive and determination. So sometimes that can work really well, and sometimes not so well, right? Sometimes we have a little bit of challenge, okay? But this can represent a little bit of that community, right? People who have a like-minded goal for you, right? People who are on the same page as you, y'all want the same thing. So you could attend that job fair. You could be doing a little bit of networking in that regard. But the Five of Wands can represent that competitive activity. And I often do get this when people are stepping out of their comfort zone and they're competing for what they want. And they're competing with other people. Only one person can rise to the top. Only one people can grab that opportunity. And so with this energy here, I feel like there is an opportunity that arises out of competition. So this can be where you throw your resume out there, you revamp your resume, you put your resume out online, you apply for some jobs, and there's just something about your resume, your experience, right place, right time, most likely, that makes you stand out in the crowd. And there is a potential opportunity that does arise out of that with that Ace of Cups, right? But we have to be willing to get out there. We have to be willing to take that initiative, to take some action, as the Three of Wands calls for us to do as well. The door is open, right? But we've got to be ready to take that next step. We don't want to procrastinate too much, right? But we do want to kind of, not overthink, not overanalyze something, right? We do need to look at the potential of things, but ultimately the High Priestess and the Moon both really do speak to your spiritual side, to your intuition here, and your ability to make the right choices and trust that intuition. The Ace of Cups also very highly intuitive energy there as well. And so, excuse me, so sometimes we've got to go with our instincts. We might not be able to explain it. And maybe we're like, well, this, I don't know. I mean, this wasn't really what I was looking for, but it feels good. Maybe that's your sign, right? To go for something, even if it feels like, or even if it is something a little bit different than what you had originally wanted. And that does happen. There's a lot of magic and mystery, okay, with that. But the Five of Wands, with that Five of Pentacles, yep, I feel that there's some challenges maybe ahead for some of you, but I also do feel that you are powering through the challenges that you're facing right now, and you've got this inner drive. You've got this inner fire in your belly, and you are not going to go down without a fight. You are not going to let something defeat you. This is your inner warrior shining through, and it's wonderful, because when we do have that within us, right, and when that's activated, when that's lit, nothing is going to stop you. So you can resolve your issues, you can face your challenges, you can have important conversations, you can make change in your life that do benefit you, benefit your bank account, and benefit your earning potential and your abilities to make more money, and to stretch your dollar even in your future. So fives, obstacles, challenges, but also exciting opportunity for change. But again, we do have an Ace of Cups. So this is all about, number one, setting intentions, right? What's going to make you happy? What's going to make you feel good? And this is your ability here and your opportunity to set the stage for the next 6 months to come, really looking towards the future. But this is also, for some of you, opening the door and receiving an opportunity. So something here might have to do with a personal relationship. Okay, love can actually bring some change for the better. Sometimes not so much, but hopefully for the better for you in your finances, right? So some of you have a new love entering your life, or you're taking a relationship up to the next stage, and this can really benefit you in some way, makes you feel good. But I do feel that there is opportunities for money or for investments or even purchases, right? Because we've got money going out as well. Okay, and things that are really do speak to your emotions in a very positive way. It's like, woohoo, I got the job, or yippee, I found the car I wanted, or hallelujah, I found the neighborhood that I want to live in, right? Or yes, I got my dream job, right? It can be anything like that with that Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Cups is reminding us to connect with our emotions, connect with our intuition, and to be open and ready to receive your blessings. And we already spoke about the High Priestess there. So I think there's some very interesting things going on. A little bit of mystery, though. The Moon always carries an element of mystery, as does the High Priestess. The High Priestess energy is, yes, your inner wisdom, okay, your ability to make decisions, okay, and the right decisions for you, all right, by trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, going with your gut. Woo, thank you very much. But it also is this energy here where the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. The High Priestess is a mute energy, does not necessarily speak until there is a need to. So there may be a little bit of a mystery unraveling, a little bit of a surprise, something that catches you off guard in the month of October. We have our third number 8 coming out here for you with number 8. I am successful. Yes, indeed, you are. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and the flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. And we have card number 33. Beautiful. Master number 33. I am expanding. We've got that 3 of Wands, right? Expansion, growth, doors of opportunity. Very fabulous. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth the while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. Beautiful energy there for you. So a little bit of up and down, but I do feel like things are really being shaken up for your benefit, for your, for your best and highest good, as they always are. I think there's some things that are coming to fruition for you, but again, those doors that are opening. So I'm going to leave that there for you, Scorpio. I hope there was something here for you. If you enjoyed your reading, if there was something that resonated, please take a moment there and hit that like button. It really does help my channel grow. It helps the video get out there and be seen. I super so much appreciate that. That's weird. Anyways, I thank you so very much. So I hope you guys have a great October. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.